Hello, my friends. It's February now, and many of us have started committing to a life of stress and deadlines all over again. We have forgotten that we just barely started a brand new year. A new cycle of life, if you will. This is just the beginning. Or maybe it isn't even that yet. This is the idea of a beginning. Only the idea of something new. Something great, hopefully. Let's all slow down. Take a deep breath, a step back. This is the time for something new. Everybody, to be honest, I didn't really know what to talk about in this video. I have filmed some bits and pieces over the last few weeks or so, on and off. I didn't really film a whole day. I am sure I have forgotten some parts of it already, and I really didn't know how to tie it all into one video. But then I had the idea that maybe I could make the video about this. Yes, showing you what I've been up to during the last week, and also talking a bit about this strange, confusing energy of February. Maybe you can relate to that. Welcome to this video vlog. And yeah, I guess I'll just start by talking about how or what I've been doing the last couple of days, show you what I've filmed, and then just talk with you for a bit later. The last week was a more quiet one. My little dog, my boyfriend Dan, and I, we had very quiet days here in Sweden in this very, very beautiful winter woods. And it snowed, and then it melted, and snowed again, very on and off snow. And when it snowed, the beginning of February, it snowed quite a lot over a night, and I was very happy about it. And I know I have filmed this day with a lot of snow, so I'll show you the clips now. lot of fun. I always love it when it snows. It wasn't very long though until it melted again, but I was kind of fine with it. When it snows, I always have to be outside, but with the snow gone, I spent some time inside. I have just tried to have some cozy moments, light some candles, and I have been playing the guitar and knitting a bit and have some downtime, quiet time inside. I have also wanted to start sewing again very badly and I have started this February with doing kind of like a plan for what I wanted to sew this year. I just went through all of my like sewing symonster, nähmuster, what's the English word? I'll put it on the screen. But yes, I have gone through those and just kind of sketched and written down what I wanted to sew, and this really made me want to start sewing again. Plan made me want to start sewing And that's what I did the next day. I actually started my first project on that list. I'm very surprised that when I started sewing, I actually took something off the list for sewing. Usually, like my mind would have been bored of those things already and tried something else, but no, I did pick a project off the list. Yes, I have filmed a bit about this kind of sewing project for you, and I'll show that to you now. I have been neglecting my sewing machine for some months now, pretty badly I think, and I have actually, I don't know if you know that, but in Sweden there are a lot of flea markets or thrift stores, second-hand shops. They are called loppis, and there you get many things second-hand. And from the last loppis I went to, I got this jacket coat, winter coat. I really like it. I really like especially like the top half of it, but the bottom half, I think, I don't know if you can see it, but it's kind of generic in a way, so like just straight lines, cut down, and those kind of straight lines aren't really my style. So I thought maybe I could insert some fabric here at the bottom here, some triangles that go wider at the bottom, so it could get more like a skirt-like flow or a skirt-like shape, kind of A-line shape. I don't know if I have a nice fabric for it. The first thing I have to do is find some warmer clothing, because my sewing room is completely cold. I haven't used it in months, and I didn't heat it up before. I should have done this this morning, but I didn't think of that. So yeah, I'll get some head and gloves probably, and some jacket for wearing there. And also I have to clean it or tidy it. I have to get all the things away from the table where I want to work. And yes, let's go, let's do that. Here is so directly like above me. I even almost couldn't put my camera there. Yeah, as you can see, it's not really tidied up. So let's do this very quick, and then I can start sewing. I don't know if you have seen my before Christmas video where I got like Lucia candles on top of my head. I spilled some wax on this, and I've heard that if you iron it with what's it called? Kitchen paper? Paper towels, yes. If you iron it with those on top, you can kind of get the wax out, and I haven't tried it yet, but this I have to do. Next time I'm getting out the ironing board, which might be today. I need to do this. Just some stuff my grandmother couldn't get rid of, and no, actually she wanted to get rid of it, and I said no, you can't get rid of those, they're so fine. So I got them, and now I have to store them in my house. And I also I got from her this another very nice coat, leather. I think this actually is real leather. It's like a full coat, but it doesn't suit me. Said that she can throw this away, and I want to like salvage all the nice leathery fabric because it's suede, I think, and I think it's real leather. I might have seen a certificate. I don't know, but yeah. But of course, everything I'll get at the Loppis or from wherever, I have to store somewhere. Okay, just to maybe give you an idea when I'm talking about my fabric stash, I'm talking about all those. And then I also have under this bed there, I have even more. Also very full already, and I want to store this old coat and leather coat, and I want to get some fabric. I think I found something. I have this leather skirt, so it's attached to a longer dress. I hope this is, I think it's perfect. I could start. I have now taken apart those seams. I want to insert some skirt-like pieces. Okay, I'm just having a quick break now from the sewing project. I will have a walk with my dog, and yeah, there are some deer behind me there. I don't want to disturb them, but yeah, I go for a walk. I think the sun will be down when I return, and then I will continue on my sewing project. So I was very happy how this coat turned out in the end. It was kind of actually just how I imagined it and how I pictured it beforehand, and I think that's very good. I think that's a good project if you can say, yes, that's what I wanted. And I think it looks like kind of a dress now. The only problem now is that I will be too afraid to wear it, too afraid to have something happen to it, so now I will probably have to convince myself to wear this coat, but I will try. I will, I'm sure. Yeah, just thinking what else I've been doing. Yes, on the 1st or 2nd of February in Great Britain and those areas, the Celtics celebrated Imbolc, which is the celebration where spring is almost around the corner, and I will talk about this later in the video. But one thing I have tried to do over the last couple of years is to always do a little Bridget's cross on Imbolc. It's a symbol for Imbolc. I have not grown up with this kind of tradition, but I'm always trying to celebrate the different seasons, and that's what spoke to me. I did it on the 2nd of February this year. I have filmed it and show it to you now. I have also started the February with going ice bathing again, or I'm not sure, I think no, the lake wasn't frozen over, so it wasn't technically ice bathing, just winter bathing, but it was very nice. And I actually got for Christmas like a drone for like filming from the air, like aerial shots you might have seen in my videos. And I have tried to film myself with this drone by like swimming in the lake. And then when it was over the water, it lost connection to me, and then it just stood there over the water, and I didn't get it back, and it was too high for me to reach. And wow, that was yeah, this was a kind of stressful situation, and I'm so sad that the camera actually didn't really show me like running through the water trying to catch my drone and falling. And yeah, but I got it back. It actually was no problem at all in the end. I just had to take my smartphone and like do the manual control back to land. It was okay. But yeah, I don't know if you know, but if the drone falls into the water, that was my biggest fear. It might just get water inside and break. And I have actually lost a smartphone to ice bathing video already. I put it in the water for filming underwater, and it wasn't quite water resistant, and some water got inside, and sadly I lost that. I was afraid that that would happen to the drone as well, but it didn't. I got it back, so all good. All good there. We have some older-ish bananas here. I want to do like a milkshake. I take 2 bananas, I put it in the mixer. If you want, you can put in like ice. Yeah, I'm just putting bananas, milk, and a bit of vanilla sugar. And yeah, it's very easy, and if you haven't tried it, it's really good. Really good. On those days where it's a bit more quiet, I don't have that much work to do, I don't have so much energy for filming. On those days I really try to do some more cooking. Like, I'm usually more that type that cooks very quick meals, something that doesn't take like more than half an hour. I think I filmed some cooking of me for you. Yes, I did potatoes with like a bacony sauce, and I'll show the clip to you now. just thinking about it, I did actually film quite a bit for you this month already. I don't know if I'm forgetting something, but whatever I have forgotten to tell you now, I will show you to you now. I'm sitting here next to the dishwasher, and behind me is the cupboard where we store our rubbish. Oh, I never know the right word. We have installed this dishwasher here, and we like cut into this cupboard that was already in this kitchen, and we installed it under here. And in the back of this thing there are the like water pipe stuff. The problem is that we had to go through the wall, or we like drilled holes into the wall, into this wall at the back here, so we could like use the space inside of the wall, like in between those walls, for the water stuff. And through the hole that we drilled in this wall, because of this hole we had a mice problem last winter, and we have closed up the hole as good as we could. But yeah, we just saw that inside of this cupboard here there have been mice. And yeah, so now we have to take the dishwasher out, and then we have to look or see if it's actually the hole, if it's open again. And yeah, that's what we have to do now. Oh yes, I just remembered. I did film walking with Simba in the snow. We have like started a new routine of going on a walk for 1 hour every day at the same time, and I am enjoying that a lot, and Simba is enjoying that a lot. And that's something very new for me. I'm usually someone who wants to like change things up every day. But I'm very looking forward to seeing the first signs of spring there, where I have been walking the last couple of weeks every day. It's just like you get a better connection to a land or a part of nature if you go by it every day. I'll keep you updated on how that goes. It's getting quite dark now, and I have brought a light. I think I'll turn this on now. Yeah, that's good. Now you can see me a bit better. I thought I could share with you how I'm feeling about this February. Yeah, I always struggle a bit with those months, February, March, and sometimes April, those transition months between winter and spring. I usually like the transitions of seasons. I love when spring turns into summer, summer into autumn, autumn into winter. That is this kind of cycle, you know, when life begins and blooms and ripens and dies in winter. That's all good. But restarting this cycle, this kind of wheel turning, I always felt kind of lost in those months, in those moments where it's about the old year having died and the new year slowly starting and slowly like starting a new life and everything in nature very slowly awakening. That's not my time of the year, I can tell you. I think April is the month where nature is fully awakening, flowers everywhere, and that's quite nice, I think. And before April, usually in March, nature is slowly opening its eyes, if you know what I mean, if I can stretch this metaphor of sleeping any further. But I feel like in April it's like getting out of bed. In March it's kind of opening its eyes and just seeing the world, a new day. And in February, nature's kind of slowly stirring. I feel it's like those very early morning hours of kind of getting into a lighter sleep, kind of waking up, sleeping again, falling asleep, waking up, and just before really starting the day. Very, very slowly, like getting into this awakening phase. And I am a all or nothing personality. I have high energy or low energy. I am full into something or not at all. And slowly awakening is just not. There's like a kind of slowly getting from no energy to more energy. And I am either there or there. I'm usually not somewhere in the middle. Slow awakening is not my thing. I know that in February it's not usually possible yet to be outside, start working in the garden or anything. It is more the time of thinking ahead, thinking of the new year, thinking of all your plans for the next season, the next cycle of life. I love dreaming about things, but I feel like that's in January and December, right? Where you're still like fully asleep in a way. When slowly awakening and actually like thinking about what you want to do, I'm having a hard time adjusting to that. I have tried this February with planning my sewing year, as you have seen, and this felt good. When I find ways to actually do like this low level planning activity, I'm feeling very good with this. I have to like find ways for me to do things but still slowly do them. When I try things, I'm like all in usually at the very first moment. So yeah, but February is the time for all of you out there to like step down a bit, not fully commit into this hustle work mentality, not yet anyways. Starting things, slowly preparing for things, planning things, it's the time for that now. So yeah, if you want to plan moving abroad, for example, you can watch my last video. I'm talking there like almost an hour, I think, about moving abroad. You can check that out. But it's about planning, preparing, slowly awakening. Speaking of slowly awakening, I think it's slowly getting dark now, and it's actually pretty cold. It's below 0 degrees Celsius, and sitting on this kind of wet bench here, I think I should get up and get home and continue with this February. And there will come March and April and then spring. The sun is coming back, you guys. Yes, I haven't shown that video material yet. So yeah, enjoy some glimpses of the sun in my garden. I really hope that wherever you live, you also get some more hours of sunlight now, that it's getting warmer slowly. I hope you don't struggle with this February energy as I do. And if you do, we'll get through this. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Have a nice evening, have a nice day. Bye bye. See you.